Well, extremely happy about the win. Thought it was a good, solid win. Had some really good contribution from so many different people. And, I talked to them in the locker room about having the energy to go from playing on Tuesday, one day off, and then playing on Thursday is something that we have to learn as a unit. I thought our energy started a little bit low, but I thought it picked it up. We picked up in the second half, and that's a credit to Abby Perhaska. I thought she gave us tremendous energy. But these two were very solid. Maddie career tied the Purcell career rebounding, had with 18 rebounds, and then also Liv with her first career double-double. So, these two keep us going. Liv with her ability to really run this team. Again, I'm very encouraged by getting so many people opportunities to play and getting so much contribution from the entire team. So this is going to be a group that we're going to continue to grow and learn each night. And so just really happy to, again, to be home and to get this win.
Yeah, one of your questions for players first?
That's mine. Maddie, struggling for the team and for you individually was a little bit of a struggle in the first half of shooting, but you kept crashing the glass. You guys had 14 offensive rebounds at halftime, 2 of them in the baskets. Was it more about the effort than the conversions are going to come?
Yeah, I would say as a unit, we kind of were a little off in the first half, kind of starting out the second half too. But I think just keeping that aggressive mindset and keep, like you said, crashing the glass, and we know eventually they're going to hit. So just keep being aggressive, keep looking for each other as a mindset.
And then the record they just mentioned that you tied, what does that mean to you given the history here?
It's really humbling. I had no idea until my teammates were telling me in the fourth quarter. But just knowing, like, the legends that have played here before, even being mentioned in that same sentence as them is really humbling and really awesome to say that. So definitely it's awesome for sure.
Olivia, it looks like sometimes you have the ball on a string. Does it feel like you have the ball on a string? And it is as fun a feeling as it appears to be?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Abby really opens up the floor for me, so I get to maneuver and dribble and, kind of create wherever I want, which I'm very grateful for. And I think I thrive best in the open floor and with a ball screen, and she really sets me up for success there. And that ball screen enables me to be efficient off of it and make reads and not dribble too much. I think that's a really good, big point of emphasis this year is not dribbling too much, getting it to the high post, feeding our bigs, all of the above. So it's fun in the system we have, and I'm really enjoying it so far.
To what degree did those 6 games help you last year?
Yeah, I got to come in and play against, girls who were 4 or 5 years older than me and plus more experience than me. So I really had no pressure on me. I got to play the game with no, concern or worries about impressing anyone or proving a point. I just got to come in and I got to learn, and Coach Ivy really helped me along the way, and my teammates were really supportive. So I gained a lot from it, and it's helping me this year really learn the game much faster than I feel like any other freshman currently.
Any questions for players? Yeah.
For both of you guys are about to go into ACC play early against Syracuse on Sunday. What are you expecting the different change of pace to be when you got a conference foe coming up?
I'm really excited. I think we can set the tone early and let ACC teams know what we're about and what we can do and the hard work that we put in. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, just to go off that, I feel like we've been putting in so much work. We've been in the gym so many hours, just all of us collectively. So I feel like we have a lot of talent to show and a lot of hidden secrets still, and we're just coming out of our show. So I'm really excited for us and the girls. So.
Kind of going off of that for both of you guys, is there like a mindset switch that has to be flipped with playing an ACC game this early, just easing into the year with back-to-back non-conference games, and now it's kind of like, oh, we got an ACC opponent. What's that like to kind of, prepare for?
Yeah, I mean, our goal is always to set the tone, so I feel like we're always in a mindset to just go out no matter what team it is. But definitely, yeah, of course there's going to be a different mindset. We have to come in. We can't be sloppy in the first couple minutes. We have to come out. We have to set the tone like we always talked about, and that will really lead us into the rest of the quarters in the game.
Yeah, the ACC is tough, so we got to, like she said, set the tone early, and no matter who our opponent is, we got to make a statement. So I think no matter who it is, even though it is ACC, we got to just come out, play how we know how to play.
Maddie, with the rebounding tonight, is that something you're looking to do every night, or was that something you saw that you could exploit in this certain matchup? Or is that, like I said, just something that you want to get all the rebounds every single night?
I think just specifically tonight, my shot wasn't really going, so I was trying to affect the floor in other ways. So I think just crashing the glass, doing whatever I could in other ways. So that's what that was.
That's what that was.
That's what that was.
Any more? You two can go if you want.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Or you can sit, listen.
It's okay. You got it.
Big dog, let's go.
Thanks,
It's
guys.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Questions for Coach?
Can you talk a little bit more about Abby? She was really tough in that fourth quarter, taking a lot of hits, and yet she was still coming back every single time stronger.
Yeah, so not surprised. I mean, she was perfect, 3 for 3, but she always brings that level of toughness. She always, throws her body, does whatever she needs, does whatever I ask her to do. And I just, she's coming back from injury, so was kind of limited a little bit, and she's just starting to get up and down the last couple weeks. So just to see where she's come from since having surgery last year, but she's just the toughest player. She's so coachable. She's going to run through a wall for you, and just happy that she had an opportunity just to really give us a ton of energy and spark off the bench.
And through the first 2 games of the season, are you getting what you expected from Maya?
Absolutely. I think she was a little bit frustrated because she missed some shots underneath the basket that she normally won't miss. I could tell by her face, that she was kind of frustrated with that. But again, she's still coming. She's kept coming back from injury as well. So we saw just a glimpse of what she can do the last couple games, and I think she's gonna, beat herself up a little bit after watching a lot of film and really fix the things that she did today as far as just not finishing around the rim. I thought her free throw jumper looked good, so she's still kind of showing different layers of her game, and she's just gonna continue to grow as the season goes.
How important is it to have Abby and that energy coming off the bench for your team?
I think it's extremely important. Versus Ohio, I thought it was Sam. She came off the bench and gave us a ton of energy. She shot the ball really well, but, she was great in help side. I got a couple blocks and just her passion that she showed. So I think every night you're going to see probably someone else. I would like to see everybody do the same thing, but just to have a lot of experience coming off the bench, and just every night it's somebody's opportunity to step up, and tonight it was Abby's.
Your team, as you said, somebody always steps up. Somebody's that person. How important is it to have those secret weapons almost in each game that nobody really knows who's going to be that spark for your team?
I think it's so important just to have so much balance. And again, every night, you never know who that person's going to be. I think we have a very strong starting lineup, and then, you had Sonia that showed a little bit of what she can do as a freshman. Tonight it was Abby, but just having so much balance, so much scoring balance off the bench, and just having so many different weapons. I think it's great, especially going to ACC game this weekend and just for the entire season.
What was your sense of the game at halftime? You have 10 or 11 points, and like I mentioned before, you had 14 offensive rebounds, which is a lot of effort there. Only 2 converted. Did you have a sense that you'd be able to pull away further in the second half, or were you really concerned?
Yeah, well, I wanted to pull away. I thought our shot selection was not very good in the first half. I thought we struggled to contain the ball a little bit, and we were only 3 for 20 from the three-point line, so I thought our shot selection wasn't very good in the first half, and I kind of talked about that. But I thought it was just a level of just toughness defensively that we needed to lock in on. And so, coming into the second half, I just wanted them to play with more energy defensively and get an opportunity to get up in transition, and I thought we did that. But I think I was more focused on just our energy, bringing it up a level, because I could tell we were a step slow, I think, in the first half.
The second straight third quarter where you guys have kind of taken control and really dominated the frame, kind of going off of what you were just talking about with the energy, is that all energy, or what do you think leads to you guys coming out of the locker room and being so dominant?
Yeah, I think it's just, getting a chance to really assess our stats and seeing what we need to work on, focusing the weakness that that we had in the first half. I think we talked about it the last 2 games, areas that we need to improve and get better. And, I'm encouraged as a coach that we can come in, make adjustments, or come in and stress different points of emphasis, and they turn around in the second half and they really bring it. So for me, it's encouraging that we can come in together, discuss what we need to discuss, and then, come back a better and better team in the second half. Just want to start a lot stronger, I think. But again, this is a young group. We're still learning each other. They're still learning each other. And I think we're going to continue to learn and continue to get better.
With Olivia, obviously, threatens a triple-double tonight, and we talk about the 6 or 7 games last year, but it almost feels like watching her, she's still a freshman, but it seems like she's been doing this for a really long time. What have you seen from that aspect? Does she feel like the drill sergeant at point guard that you expected her to be, and are you surprised that it's happening this early?
No, I knew she was going to make immediate impact of just the caliber player that she is. She's very confident, has a lot of swag. I thought her early and coming early last year was really going to help her this year. She's definitely, I think, working on her voice a little bit more because I think she's a very high IQ type point guard, but I think she's still figuring out a way to use her voice. I think Dara brings that, Maya brings that, just from being a freshman, and she's going to get more comfortable in that role and leading with her voice. But her play just speaks for itself. She's always a person that wants to make everybody better, and I thought today she just looked for a shot a little bit more, which I thought was really great and what we needed.
Anything else?
Going into ACC play on Sunday, what are you expecting from Syracuse, and what are you going to tell the girls to kind of switch the mindset into conference play?
Yeah, but kind of like Maddie, said, every game we're going to come out trying to set the tone and have our killer mentality. I think with ACC, because it's such an incredible conference and league that we know that we have to come ready to play. It's first away game for this group, so we have to make sure that we're focused and we're ready for 40 minutes and start from the tip. But also, Syracuse is a new coaching staff. They have a lot of different pieces, a lot of transfers. So we're definitely going to talk about maybe having to have some adjustments because it's just a different team, different look. And so probably after that first time out, we'll have a little bit better idea of what type of identity that this Syracuse team has, and just have to be prepared for anything.
Good. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you.
Thank you.